This is what happens when you don't write the script for me, Matt. I have no idea what to do or say.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this very special Friday night taping of the Loop Power Rankings Wildcard Weekend Special. My name is Brian Burns.
And I'm Matt Vega.
And right now, we are going to take you through these two very special wildcard games on this first Saturday of the 2021 playoffs for the NFL.
That's right, in 2022.
That's right, because
it's a new year.
It's a new year.
Happy New Year.
That's right, Happy New Year, everybody.
Although technically, I think Larry David says after the 7th, you're not allowed to say that.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Who's Larry David?
Which is law.
How am I kill him?
He wrote Seinfeld, Brian.
Oh.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's the reason we have something to watch when we eat dinner.
Oh, he's Costanza. That's right. Can't stand ya.
Can't stand ya.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with the first game of the day. It's starting at 1:35. The Cincinnati Bengals at home against the Las Vegas Raiders. Matthew Vega, tell me your thoughts.
Most of them I can't say out loud, but here's my thoughts. I'm looking at the game. It's a home game for the Bengals.
Right.
Correct? Yeah.
Yep.
It's an outdoor game. We got weather conditions.
That's right.
We got a lot to consider.
That's right. It's still wintertime, you know.
Both of these quarterbacks, it's their very first playoff game.
That's correct. Yes.
Derek Carr's never been. Even though he's been in the league for a few years. Young Joe Burrow, his second season, he's getting the playoff nod as a point of reference for me because I'm a Browns fan. If you look at earlier in the season, they threw Joe Burrow off, they beat him up, they got to him early, and it helped them keep the score at least attainable so that they could beat the Bengals. The Raiders are similarly structured. They got Ngakoue, they got Max Crosby, they got a lot of firepower coming off the edges for Joe. I think he's going to be in a lot of trouble. He's going to be scrambling. Their secondary is not too bad. I don't see anybody being able to play man on this team because of Jamar Chase. He's an X factor. He's going to blow everything up. I think they're going to have to bracket coverage. I think they're going to have to rush for and really depend on that rushing for to provide the pressure. And then, you got to look at the fact the Raiders are running the ball pretty well these days.
They're running, yeah.
Better.
And Derek Carr is arguably playing the better football of the year.
This is a career year for him, I think.
He's doing very well.
He's doing well. He doesn't need to do that well, though. The defense is good. The running game's coming along. He just needs to make smart decisions. And he's actually shown this year that he's been able to do that. I'm taking the silver and black. I'm going with Derek Carr.
Silver and black in Cincinnati. He's taking the dog, ladies and gentlemen. This Browns fan, shocking, taking the dog. The Las Vegas, I almost called them Oakland. The Las Vegas Raiders are coming off of one of their most emotional games.
Right.
In a series of emotional games. Their defense, this last game, was on the field for either 90 or over 90 plays. They got into the playoffs. They had their Cinderella magic moment.
Right.
Pumpkins. It's all pumpkins. What's going to happen is, I think, in the second half, the defense is going to get tired. I think they're going to get tired. Not to mention the fact that Joe Burrow, I like that guy, Matt. I like that guy.
A long time.
Right? Name me a better trio in the playoffs right now. A better working trio in the playoffs than Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, and Jamar Chase.
That's a valid point.
Name one in all of the teams in the playoff that have a better trio than that. And I'm not talking about the fucking Kardashians.
I would argue to say in the playoffs as a whole.
Yeah, I would. Yes,
I would argue immediately the Chiefs. You got Edwards-Helaire, you got Pat Mahomes, and you got Tyreek Hill.
That's fair, but how are they playing? Tyreek's a little broken. He's a little broken.
Edwards-Helaire is in the same boat. He's not even playing this week.
And for those of you who have been with us for the entire season, we had a little segment about Patrick Mahomes. And I'm telling you, he's having a hard time with it. It's a lot of catch-up.
He is having a hard time, but also, if we're going just on how they're playing recently, I might venture to say you get a trio of Jimmy Garoppolo, because he's not playing bad football. He's playing good football at the quarterback spot. And then you got Deebo Samuel. And then you have Deebo Samuel. He counts as two guys. He's a running back and a wide receiver.
I love it.
And he's amazing.
You know what, dude? That is a fair. I will count that argument. That is a fair argument. But to continue this argument,
and then one more point, just quickly to your second half,
okay,
which I do agree with. I think the defense will get tired, and I think Joe Burrow is going to need that because I think coming out, he was injured week 17 with the ankle. He was held out of the Browns game. This is going to be his first live defense he's seen in 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bullets flying at you.
Yeah.
I think he's going to need that first half to adjust. I don't think it's going to be a fast first half for him. I think the second half he's going to need to take advantage of the defense.
Joe Burrow is the guy that you want at that helm.
Yeah.
He's a gamer. Some people, Kirk, darn it, they deflate in those bigger games, right? Joe Burrow inflates in bigger games. And as we're looking at stats for the MVP conversation, he's got the #1 passer rating. He's first in completion percentage, and he's first in yards per attempt.
That means he throws the ball an awful lot.
That's a second-year quarterback after his first year being injured.
Yeah.
In the ring with the greatest of all time and probably back-to-back MVP candidate Aaron Rodgers. Those are my bits. Those are all my little bits.
All your little
bits.
So as it stands, I think the Raiders. You think the Bengals.
That's right. Did you like that? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second part of our Wild Card Weekend special. We are going to talk to you now about the contest between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Matt, do you know where they're playing this week?
Let's go, Buffalo!
That's right, they're playing in Buffalo. And if you guys remember what happened last time, there was a shitstorm.
Yeah,
0 degrees. It's going to be freezing. And I can say this. This will be their third contest. They're 1-1, and Belichick is a proud man.
And it's their third contest within 2 months.
It's
5 or 6 weeks or something like that.
They've been watching this tape a lot.
Yep.
This is my argument.
Oh.
Okay?
We're already arguing.
We're already arguing. In 0-degree weather,
yeah.
You cannot use your hands. You cannot use your eyes. There's nothing to keep you warm but the hate in your heart.
And urine.
And, well, if you're into that sort of thing.
Sometimes you gotta go.
That's right. Okay. All right. But nobody has more hate in their heart than our sweet man, Bill Belichick, because he's on a mission. He's sick of people talking about Tom Brady and how he can't win a Super Bowl without him. He's got something to prove.
Yep.
The Patriots, as they stand, have the second most rushing touchdowns in the league.
Nice.
Yeah, right? It's an interesting stat, considering that I think in this particular game, I think there won't be a lot of throwing the football happening. It's one of the most beautiful things to see somebody that has absolute zero consideration for what anybody else says.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what anybody else thinks. This is how we are going to win this game.
Yeah, uncompromising men are easy to admire.
I think if Bill Belichick is coming with everything that he has and all the time to prep, after a third meeting with this particular team, having already beat them once in similar weather conditions, I don't think the Bills have a chance. I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a game about ball control. It'll probably be only slightly less boring than the first game.
It's going to be boring as shit.
Yeah.
So, we're going to say, based on those comments and the colors of your lovely suit, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely combination. That you're going to go with the Pats.
I'm going to say that I believe the Patriots are going to win this game. I do think that Josh Allen is going to make it more interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love how somehow, again, Belichick, having won all these Super Bowls, being one of the greatest coaches in history, has found a way to have a chip on his shoulder. And he like you said, he committed to just completely saying, we're not going to throw the ball. And I like him, and I love him. I like Mac Jones, and he's done great. But again, they both know each other really well. Mm-hmm. McDermott's no slouch at head coach over on the other side. Mm-hmm. He saw what he's going to have to deal with. It was like legend, like, oh yeah, I heard this guy's nuts. But no, now I see, he's fucking nuts.
Right.
He'll just run.
That's right.
They're on their home turf. While the Patriots have had the second most rushing touchdowns, the Bills have actually had the number 1 rushing offense. So that's great. But
that's beautiful.
But it's in large part because I think McDermott's realizing that if you just let the man get cooking,
yeah,
good things will happen. So I think while the Belichick's game plan is to take the ball out of his quarterback's hand, I think McDermott's going to really rely on Allen to be able to handle this. And I think he thinks he's ready, and I think he's ready too. And I'm a diehard Browns fan, and I love Baker Mayfield still. I still think he's got it in him to be that team's quarterback and to be really good. But in that draft, God damn it, did I want him. God damn it, did I want Josh Allen. That big 6'5" fucking rocket arm. I wanted him on the team so bad. I love Baker, though.
Yeah.
But no, Josh Allen, I think he's great. And I think if you let him run, just let him. Let him do his thing, man. Right. And I think he can do a lot. On the defensive side, they thought, there's no way they can just not throw the ball. Well, now they know, there's a way they can do that. So now I think they bring down the safeties, they overcommit to stopping the run, and I don't think the passing game is going to be able to overcome that. I don't think Mac Jones by himself, I think he needs receivers. I don't think he has enough. Henry might be the only guy who makes a difference because he's a short-range target. He's a big body. If they get into the red zone, they can just toss it up, let him body other people, come down with the big grabs. I don't think we're kicking 50-yarders. I think unless it's a chip shot, they're still probably trying to just, scrum it in there. For most of the game. It's going to be the Giants versus the Ravens Super Bowl, the one that nobody liked, the one where Trent Dilfer was your winning quarterback. Everybody else hated it. I loved it because it was 4 yards and a cloud of dust. But it was mainly for them a bunch of punts.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how things play out. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a Friday night taping of the Loop Power Rankings Wildcard Weekend Special. I know we're both looking forward to changing our outfits a couple more times and bringing you a couple more episodes of the like, and maybe even having a little spin-off show of our own.
Why not? I'm not doing anything. What are you doing?
Not doing fuck all.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Sure.
All right, you guys, please enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the football. Enjoy your lives. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. Go Horns.
Yeah.